Welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about how the Dragon Ball community needs to stop hating on the new Bleach Rebirth of Souls game. Now, there's a couple things going on in the community and where there's a lot of people disliking the game just because it's an arena fighter. The genre of arena fighters are pretty unique to anime games. The reason why it's unique is because we're typically always getting an anime like arena fighter game for any anime game, and a lot of people don't like that. But I'm just here to say that at this point in time we might as well just get used to that whole concept of arena fighters for anime games. And not every game can be like Dragon Ball Fighters. A lot of people in the Dragon Ball community are really talking about how the character roster is not as big as Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And I'm here to say that you can't compare something like Dragon Ball Sparking Zero to a game like Bleach Rebirth of Souls. The roster in Bleach Rebirth of Souls is like about 32 to 33 characters, and you can't compare that of a game that has a whole roster of transformations and different movesets that are being used in Sparking Zero. Another thing that people talk about is the playstyle. Now, in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, there was a numerous amount of playstyles that was in that game. A lot of them were mainly cheesy though. But in this game, there seems to be a lot more fighting game oriented like playstyles that are like really good for the fighting games. Now, when I was talking about this, I'm talking about like you can probably play more neutral in this game. You can probably do more, probably staggers or some type of pressure that you can do in Sparking Zero, but it's not as not fun or not cheesy in comparison to Sparking Zero. Another thing is that people keep saying that the game's gonna die on like the first week or they keep saying stuff like that. And I don't understand the notion of a game coming out and then instantly gonna drop off, or this is not Dragon Ball, so it's just gonna fall off. And I just don't understand. I don't understand why is that always the driving point of people's like opinion on these games. Like, if people like the fighting game, they're gonna like the fighting game. People been waiting for a Bleach game to come out for decades, or I don't know if decades, but a good console game to come out for years. And now we finally get that, and people are saying, "Oh, the game's gonna die," or "Oh, the games that don't look that fun. Oh, Sparking Zero is better than that." Sparking Zero is a very, very good game. With all this, bad like, the lag sometimes, the input delay, some of the things that could be updated on, they could fix it later on. But you really just can't say these things about a game that could be really, really fun once you give it a try. I do really think that people just need to stop hating on games like this, because it makes no sense for someone to get a game like this and start talking mess about it just because they don't like the way how it looks, or that it's an arena fighter. Like, it makes no sense to me whatsoever. Now, Bleach Rebirth of Souls is going to be put in a unique position to uplift the anime fighting game community. Depending on how good this game does, it can really propel the anime games to the next level, depending on how competitive or valuable it is in the competitive scene, and the mechanics are as a whole. Now, people do need to just, like I said, really stop hating on this game, give it a fair chance to come out like how we did with Sparking Zero. And you can't, like I said, you cannot compare Sparking Zero to this game other than it's an anime game. You really can't do that. Overall, I just think the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero community just really needs to stop hating on the new Bleach Rebirth of Souls game. Everybody just needs to give it a chance. Just because it's not Dragon Ball Sparking Zero does not mean it's not going to be a really good game. With all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you are excited as I am for the game to come out, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and comment down below if you agree or disagree with some of the stuff I've been saying about the Dragon Ball community on hating on the Bleach Rebirth of Souls game.